Hello there, citizens. So proud of mighty nation of their country side and welcome to the Frontiers. We're playing Hearts of Iron 4 Dark Buddhist Community Mod as the Friendship Union. We are very, very much pinned here with very little going for us, sadly. But fortunately, we don't actually have to hold on for too long, because we only need to hold on till 1943. The bad news is that we are suffering attrition here. Also that the defense committee is very, very powerful. Wonder if we'll be able to outproduce this attrition. I don't think we need this many divisions, so I'm actually going to get rid of some of these. I will keep the elements of harmony, of course, and the 3 other things. We are suffering from a little bit of attrition still, but I think this should be manageable. Since we got rid of some of our divisions, we don't need as much supply anymore. And we are already no longer suffering from lack of supply, actually. Maybe we are repairing it. Yeah, I've prioritized repairing infrastructure last time I left. Yeah, so far I'm not really seeing how could we maybe do this, or how could we turn this around, but I hope that we can. We've researched our fighter, which is good. Let's get some decryption. I think maybe we still need some. Have some factories that are in need of repairs. I think I'm going to put 2 factories on fighter production, actually. And since we should have some air experience, let's maybe try and make a variant with a level 2 engine. That sounds about right. Okay. I think this variant is just outright better, so let's decommission this one. We do have the factory. 2 of our factories are still in need of repairs, which is why I'm going to prioritize them right after the infrastructure. And currently, I don't think we have very many fighters anyway. Especially not in comparison with the European Defense Board. Yeah, absolutely. There's no way we can compete against the European Defense Board in the fighters department, so I guess we can just sit back and relax. I'd like to get the nuclear reactor repaired as well, so we can get some more nukes if possible. I'm going to research the decryption technologies because I think that's the only reason why we are struggling with like unit detection. Because there should be divisions. Let's check. There should be divisions here. No, there aren't. Huh. Strange. Very strange. These guys are at war only with us and Poland. Yeah. Alright, yes, we have repaired our nuclear reactor. We're repairing our factories. We actually had 1 more factory damaged. That's not good at all. Their bombardments are doing a considerable amount of damage. unfortunately can't really stop this. I wonder if Japan is going to attack the Allies. They might, since they're going for the war goal against the Philippines. I was actually thinking about something that could be interesting, is that as Japan, just skip the Chinese war altogether and then go straight for Strike South Doctrine, Non-Aggression Pact with the Soviet Union, and then secure the Philippines. It allows us to also demand the Indochina, but I don't think that's going to really be feasible. Like that decision gives you this. If France accepts, you get this area for free, which is pretty nice. It gives you some rubber. Chief of Navy. I mean, I guess I might as well grab someone like Hibiki. We'll keep the construction repair. I think it's very important to keep it. You may notice that I don't sound very well. That's because let's just say that I feel very not good, and that probably shows, unfortunately. I don't actually know if I'm going to feel better anytime soon. Oh, this army does not have anything. Let's draw some fallback lines for them. Just so that they are more organized, I suppose. Not sure if I will feel better, to be honest with you. Our factories are consistently taking a lot of damage. That's really unfortunate. But luckily we have a lot of repair speed. Oh yeah, they bombed it again. We have anti-air here as well, which should... there's just so many bombers there that it's like not possible. Luckily we have a lot of guns. So long as we don't run out of guns, aka the infantry equipment, we should be feeling good, at least in that department. Yeah, they're starting to bomb the anti-air as well. How many bombers are there? Only 700 and... no. 1,340. A lot of bombers. There's also a lot of fighters and support planes. Support planes can't really bomb anything. They can't bomb strategic targets, so I guess the AI is going easy on us, actually, in a way. Yeah, this is all damaged. All of it is damaged. I think we're not... yeah, we are actually also getting our civilian factories damaged. I think eventually we'll have to face a situation where everything is damaged here and we only have 3 repair left. Oh boy, we have to hold on for an entire year and a half still. Alright, so I don't think they're using their war goal yet. Oh, maybe we can actually get this back under control, possibly. We do need to repair the civilian factories for this to happen, though. Slowly working on that nuclear bomb as well. I would nuke, but it's like there's no way. If we nuke, all of this is going to take a ton of damage. We can't afford taking so much damage. Could do desperate defense if we need as well. Alright, maybe I'm not seeing enough movement. Crap, I feel terrible, but memes still make me at least smile. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to tell... We're not going to go as greedy as we had done last time. This is what we're going to go for. We're going to give them staff office plan. We're going to defend here, along this line. Not going to go into Moravia. We can't, until we're stable-ish and dug in, we can't go for Moravia. Another thing we can do as well is switch our land doctrine, because nobody says that we have to stick to this. It will hurt us in short term, but we can get this in 28 days only. And this is going to give us a lot of max entrenchment, which would help us quite a bit. Also give us prepared defense, which is also very helpful. I think in general, the Grand Battle Plan is going to be a much better choice for us. So as soon as we get infantry equipment, improved infantry equipment too, I'm going to order the elements of harmony to attack. And we're going to try to reclaim this line. And as soon as that line is reclaimed, we're going to try to hold it as best as we can. At the very least, it's going to push the border outside of Czechoslovakia, meaning that we could eventually start doing damage to them by dropping some nukes on top of their heads, which could be useful. I imagine like most of their a lot of their production at least is on aircraft. Good news is that their manpower pool is actually limited by just the United Kingdom. So although they have a lot of divisions, if they start grinding them down and losing men, they will run out of manpower really quickly. Okay, so the plan is ready. Again, I just want this technology to be done so that we can actually begin an offensive attack. Only a week left. Oh, maybe it was a terrible idea to record a video, but I did promise to record the video, and you probably have noticed that the quality of the commentary isn't up to standards, you know. It's not certified frontier quality. Could also improve worker conditions for extra stability, but at this point we don't need stability. We are absolutely fine on stability. Alright, we're done with this technology. And I'm actually going to get the trench warfare. Oh, it finished. Might be bugged. It's really strange how it just gave it to us. I thought they fixed this bug. Grand Battle Plan is going to give us max planning plus 10% though. So now we actually have a lot of extra entrenchment. 10% extra entrenchment. Nothing to sneeze at. Let's begin our assault. There's also the glorious counterattack decision that we could take. I'm curious as to why are they only attacking the parts that are protected. Okay, stop. Hold. Very strange. Why would they only attack the parts that are protected? Like, just go around them. Alright, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to use these armies as the frontline holders. So they're not only going to receive frontline orders, but they're not actually going to perform any offensives or anything like that. Because, quite frankly, I don't trust them to be able to. Alright, I guess they're just letting us walk in there. Sure. We'll have that, I suppose. I apologize for the noise. That's just something I can't really control. But let's stop them from going over into Pilsen so that we can shove this tank away. Almost at the advanced computing machine. Alright, good. This is already better, since we can hold on to some of these forts as well. Okay. Yeah, alright, so this is good. Let's wait and see how they react to that. We could also go for rocket artillery. I don't think this is viable. Pretty sure we can't get it. You should stop. Okay, seems like that's everything that all that they're going to allow us right now. Let's see what they do next. Even if it takes one province at a time for us to reclaim some of our lost territory, I think it's better than nothing. Suffering a little bit of attrition, which is quite a shame. 7054, interesting. Oh, right, it's because of the doctrine. We had less supply consumption here, and now all these units are going to consume a lot more supply. But luckily, if we get down to these, we're actually going to also have at least a little bit of supply consumption. Production. It's probably a better option for us to go for infiltration. Since, you know, our divisions are... I mean, we'll decide it when we get there. The supply is definitely a problem now. Well, luckily it's also a problem for them, I hope. Doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, Japan declared war on British Malaya. Very interesting. Okay, so we got that. Let's see, what else could we try to go for? This is still a year away. This is not really helping us much. Although repair speed is helpful. Let's get the repair speed. The Raj joined the European Defense Board. Okay. This is now... Yeah, so Japan is also a part of the war now. Okay. Sure. Not that I care very much one way or the other. I don't think Japan is going to survive for very long. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case. Oh. I'm not actually sure how did they get divisions over there already. Maybe Manchukuo, or sorry, Menkuku had some divisions there as volunteers, although they weren't really at war with anyone in the past, so I don't actually know how. Yeah, but I think Japan is going to get stomped. Obviously they don't have enough divisions to withstand the onslaught of the European Defense Board. There's a lot of supply problem here. A lot of supply issue. Let's try to push them out of Zen. Let's wait until they move first, though. Might as well get rid of this one division. Oh, come on. Make up your goddamn mind already. This looks very weak. These two. Okay. And you can assist. Just assist. Alright, you can get the ship designer, it doesn't really matter, sure. Alright, if we manage to get them out of prison, that does not really achieve... Oh, didn't get them out of prison. That's annoying. Supplies a real problem. Let's see if this offense brings any result. It could be good. If the elements of harmony actually manage to push them out of Kulzen, that would certainly be very helpful. Running low on artillery and support equipment. It's because our factories are constantly damaged. We can't produce any. And the number just keeps going up, and we actually had another civilian factory damaged. That's real bad. It would definitely help us to get control of Sudetenland. At least it has a little bit more factories there. Okay, good. Ah, shit. This is such a strange back and forth. It's gonna take a while to move over there. Let's check out how Japan is doing. Surprisingly well, actually. I don't think it's going to last well. The European Defense Board is going to trickle. It's just going to eventually overwhelm the Japanese. And it's not like they can fight their combined navy either. The combined navy is actually pretty small, so maybe yes they can. Okay, so we have that now. Good. Let's stop the plan execution. And let's draw something new. Let's get rid of this. So, we want something like... want something like this. Okay, this is a very strange direction. Yeah, this is a lot better. Okay. This is a lot more what I had in mind. 70 out of 47 supply. We might have to get rid of some more divisions just so that we don't suffer that much from supply problems. Let's see, how much supply does this one division take? This is weight. Supply use, 0.49. So... let's see. I think if we get rid of one of the armies, it might solve our supply problem. But I apologize for the noise. But it's also going to severely weaken our both defensive and offensive potential. I'm running low on morale though, so it just might not be good for us to talk about these things right now. Supply was a real problem, in fact. Divisions are not in position. Come on, move faster. Okay. So, if I regret this later, I can always load an autosave. But I think to save our supply problem, we have to get rid of one of the divisions, one of the armies. Oh, they didn't even really solve this problem very much. I bet the elements of harmony, yeah, they take a ton of supply. A ton of supply. Also, all of these divisions... Oh, there's still 20 combat width. Very interesting. Oh yeah, right. Of course they are. What about Legio 80? Right. Yep, there's still 20 width. But at least the supply issue is not as severe anymore. Yeah, let's do staff office plan. I think some of these divisions are still building up their preparation bonus. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, this is not working at all. Yeah, this is not working. Right, stop. Hold. Okay. So this army is probably not... Okay, again, so we can load an autosave if this fails. I'd rather have these units on full supply and ready. Paired defense, yep. And now we can actually get some more Legio in anti-tank instead. Should have an abundance of equipment. We don't need this anymore then. Frees up a couple of factories for us to do other things. Don't need nearly as much support equipment anymore. Oh, looks like they're deciding to attack us now. Interesting. Put these factories on here for the time being. Interesting. Can we do a desperate defense? We can almost do a desperate defense. Come on. Alright, hold the line, damn it. One more day and we'll get the desperate defense up. The entrenchment is certainly helpful. Alright, we've got desperate defense going on now. Hopefully they're going to try attacking us more. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. Alright. Once we get another army of Legio... Alright, let's not deploy them just yet. I'm kind of liking where this is going. They're grinding against our troops. Yeah, the casualties are starting to grow now. This is good. This is favorable. So long as all these bubbles are green, this is really good. I'm going to continue training the army, but I'm not going to deploy it just yet. Let's see how they're doing on manpower now. Yeah, that manpower is going to go away very soon. And they're going to have to go down to all adults served. They're still just on extensive conscription. So that's a bit of a problem. Okay, I'm seeing some red bubbles. And in 3 days, in 2 hours, we're gonna get... Okay, so they're starting to push us back. unfortunately. Even with Desperate Defense modifier and some forts there. We're just not invincible, is what it is. Okay. But maybe. 92%. No, I don't think they can push them back to that. Yeah. Another division came in, and that's gonna be another one. But hey, at least we have a border here, so if we do ever get a nuke, we might actually drop it. Right, no, you stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop. They're pushing us out of Plzeň as well. That's probably okay. Yeah, they are getting closer to, you know, their objective. Okay. I think we can get Engineer Company 3 for more entrenchment. Okay, if we lose Prague, we lose. We lose for good. We need these divisions in Prague. Okay, hold the line, damn it. Hold the line, damn it. Okay. Looks like removing elements of harmony was definitely not a good idea. Oh. Okay, so the reinforcements arrived just in time. If we get another Legio 8 anti-tank army here, it will be good. Yeah, the casualties are starting to pile up as they are assaulting us. We're not going to be taking as much casualties ourselves because, well, it's them assaulting us, not the other way around. The training is progressing, but it's going to be slow. It's going to be a long year, I can tell you that right away. Okay, so far so okay. So far so okay is how I would describe this. Okay. They seem to be pushing us back here. So we're currently, it says that we're currently winning, but if they commit to this offense more, yep, we're gonna start losing. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna be a pocket. That's gonna be a pocket. Alright, hold them in place. Please. No. Okay, how do I right click? Oh, come on, no! Stop it, idiots. Okay, stop attacking them. Ouch. Yeah, that was... this is a big oof right there. We're gonna get absolutely surrounded, and these divisions are gonna become out of supply. We need to help them. Help them break this division. Come on, 98, 99, 97. All right, good, good. We can hold these four then. That would be very much helpful. Okay. 22% on the training. Why are we... what are you doing? No! Oh, get back here. Alright, this is fine. Ooh, infantry expert. That's gonna give them infantry attack. Ambusher gives max entrenchment though, so I think I'll go for it. This is going to be really, really useful. Plus 10 max entrenchment. These guys are going to get infantry leaders soon. Scavenger. Infantry leader. Infantry leader is very important. We want to get infantry leaders. Looks like they're regrouping. December 1941. 1 year left. 1 year and a number of days. If we want, in the future we could train elements of harmony should we have the resources for that. We do have some artillery stored. We have a lot of infantry equipment. We have some support equipment. We could get elements of harmony, but it won't be cheap. So few factories left. Let's have a look at how Japan is doing. A lot better than I expected them to. Most certainly a lot better than I expected them to. European Defense Board is taking a lot of casualties fighting Japan. And again, soon they're going to start to run out of manpower. They'll have to go back. They'll have to go down to that service by requirement. That might not be very good for them. Right, so here's a little trick that we can do. Just we want these to be produced and lower the amount of factories. Make sure that our working factories are producing anti-tank and support equipment. We have a lot of infantry equipment. We don't need to produce infantry equipment right now. We need to focus on that support and anti-tank. These are also standard Legio. Yeah. Let's see if it's feasible for us to make them into. Well, it's fine. Okay. There's the prepared defense. That should help us quite a lot. Grand assault, and then let's think. So we could either go for assault, which is, well, probably not particularly useful for us in our situation. Breakthrough. So infiltration assault. It's an interesting tactic. Armored operations. Not useful. Supply consumption is very useful. Land night attack could be good. Organization. Recon. Extra recon and reinforced rate. Reconnaissance could be good. We still can't see any intel about them. But hopefully they can't see any intel about us either. But certainly hope that that's how it works. Wow, we have 6 unoperational factories already. That's a lot. That is a lot. We also have 1 non-operational level of anti-air, which is certainly not good. Brings our anti-air defense down by, it's like 60%. Oh no, sorry. It used to be at 60% and now it's down to 48%, so by 12%. Total bombing damage reduction. Anti-air minus 48. and then minus 40% from dispersed industry. So I'm assuming that adds extra 40% from anti-air. So let's see. No, that doesn't make any sense. Weird. Total body damage reduction minus 68.8%. Anti-air minus 48%. I don't get it at all. Why is it 68.8? Where does the extra 20.8% come from? Why does it have no correlation with either 40% or 48% or just 40% flat? So strange. Looks like they've stopped attacking us for the moment. It would certainly help to know how damaged their divisions are. Oh, this glitch. Oh man, now we're gonna have this colored, weird red colored line all the way here. Japan is making a push in Siberia. I'm impressed. They're holding out this front very well. That seems to be a pocket. I don't know how much they're able to close it. Looks like very slowly the European Defense Board is pushing away here. And we're still surrounded. Excellent. When we have our third army deployed again, we will try to... I don't know, we'll see what we do there. Maybe we can try another counteroffensive. We only need to hold for 11 more months. That's all we need to do. 11 more months. But perhaps we need to get this for the well-planned attack. The doctrines are useful. If we manage to get some of these doctrines going, that will certainly help us a lot. Still 6 factories damaged. Oh, we should do women in the workforce. That extra manpower is going to help. Even if it hurts stability a little bit. We can also get stability back with the improved worker conditions. See if we can reclaim this line. No, we can't. What if the rest support you? You can penetrate all the armor. Good. But their divisions have a lot of entrenchment. And they're actually infantry leaders, unlike this guy. Not having an infantry leader kind of sucks. Okay, so let's try something. Something very dumb. Oh, what the hell? What is this? What is this line then? Rid of it. Okay. Front line. Front line. Oh, that's how it displays. Okay. So here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to grind up some experience. So we're going to engage some attacks here. If we get them, good. If we don't get them, it's fine. But it would be nice to gain some experience. You're closer to infantry leader, right? Yeah, you are. Also going to just keep looking carefully at the casualties. I think maybe we can't afford to do this. Yeah, let's not do this. What did we get? Alright, construction. Construction complete. New construction options. Get the improved anti-tank upgrade. That will get the best available anti-tank gun. Oh, maybe they're going to attack us more. Yes, please do attack us more. They're not going down to the next manpower law yet. Interesting. I wonder why. It looks like Manchukuo is actually... Yeah. Okay. So Manchukuo is starting to lose ground. And Japanese conquests here are getting slowly pushed back. This front is pretty stagnant. As I thought, the defense board is probably going to just slowly push their way through. It's going to take a long time. The Japanese already lost so many. But so had the European defense board. Try this again. Maybe we'll manage to achieve something different. Since they moved some divisions around. It looks like we're not going to be able to achieve much. Enemy air superiority is just crippling. It's just crippling. Country plus 20%, what? I don't know why. Very strange. Why does it say more attack? Do war bonds? Do we have desperate defense? Why do we no longer have desperate defense? Huh. Alright, stop. Didn't gain any ground. Didn't lose any ground. Stagnant. Do we already have an infantry leader? Oh, we do. Right, General Spitty. General Spitty. He needs to be an ambusher himself. Going to give his guys even more entrenchment. That's a maximum of 74% entrenchment. Lovely, lovely. Alright, good. If we had this much entrenchment earlier, I feel like we wouldn't be in this situation. But, alas, I didn't have it. I went for some stupid, like, mass assault. Definitely not the smartest move. March 1942. We have less divisions in the field, but I think it's good because they're eating a lot of supply. These divisions don't eat very much supply. Yeah, I should have just gotten rid of Elements of Harmony. Although, you know, it's a big, like, it's a painful decision to do, to get rid of Elements of Harmony just because they're so good. And Chuko's slowly getting pushed in. Although, it seems like there's a bit of a breakthrough happening. The Japanese, however, are pressuring this part. Let's see. Ah, I see. So this guy is technically in faction with Japan. But I bet he doesn't want to join because he's too weak. Yeah, he has 2 to 4 divisions. So I'm assuming that he just doesn't want to get involved. Oh, they're attacking us. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of an attack here. Yeah, it's not going to amount to much. With our amount of entrenchment, it's going to be basically impossible for them to breach. Hill 6 damaged factories. This is pretty much just going to be a reality of the situation. All of these factories are going to be damaged pretty much until the end of the war. Yeah. Another attempt to push us out. Probably not going to achieve much again because of the fact that we're just so damn entrenched. 54% extra defense just because of entrenchment there. That's insane. Alright, let's replace Zimmerson with Sunset Shimmer. Sunset was closer to Infantry Leader. Yeah, Sunset is already at 839. Engineer Company, that's more entrenchment. Let's get the Recon Companies as well. Though we don't actually have Recon Companies. It would add some support equipment cost. But let's do it, because having initiative is actually really important. It's going to take us a little bit of time to supply the required amount of what's it called, support equipment. It should be fine. Eventually we will get it. Yep. Already 81% training done on the Legio anti-tank army coming up. That one is obviously going to Zimmerson. Oh no. They broke one of our divisions there. They're just continuously attacking the spot, which is why it's a bit of a strain on them. They can't really catch a break and restore organization. But this division is going to come in there with full organization. That will be good. Excellent. Now I'm not really worried about this anymore. Let's see what we can do. We can do improved worker conditions. Emergency factory conversion is not doing anything. Women in the workforce is only a temporary modifier. I'm assuming it's only lasts until as long as you are on total mobilization. Why can't we do desperate defense? Interesting. I wonder if it's a one-time use thing. Ability. Stop pummeling this one spawn, you idiots. They have initiative. Ah, shit. Come on, let us regain some organization. Stop it. You can't break them. Or I guess maybe you don't want to stop. Who am I to judge? 88% on Legio anti-tank. Army number 3. Oof. Let's have a look at Japan. A steady push here through China, as I thought. Very slow though. Initially, Japanese were making gains on this part, but I don't think they are getting any more. They do have a lot of divisions. Supremacy of technology, interesting. Oh, this pocket turned into something interesting. This used to be a pocket, now it's an offensive. Let's get more encryption. Let's get, let's get guns. We'll get new guns. They keep trying to break that one spot, which is certainly good for us. We're getting some nice, juicy experience for Sunset. 93% down here. Wish I could see something. Wish I could see what's going on with Japan, but they're not in my faction, and I'm already in a faction myself. The Americans should be involved in this war, right? Yep, they are. And they have a ton of divisions as well. Range plus 50% on strategic bombers. That's really powerful. A widespread mutinies, though? Okay, then. Why? Maybe it's because of the limited conscription? It's probably because of low stability and limited conscription or war economy. They had like draft dodging and stuff. Or mutinies. Or both. Here we are, still holding. Here we are, born to be kings. They're so stubborn. They're not going for anything more. They're now going for service by requirement. I think maybe what they're going to do eventually is delete divisions to get more manpower. Oh, they might actually gain ground here. Yeah, I think they're gonna get this province. Unless these guys make it there first. Which is likely, considering they didn't actually move into the province after pushing us out of it. Okay, so we can deploy units now. Yeah. I mean, I could, but I think I should. I should wait until this is completely reinforced. How much more do you need? 219 support equipment. Pretty much all of this is support equipment for the front, for the divisions trained. Hell, to hell with it. We're gonna deploy now. Get them to Zimmerson. And we'll just train them up a little bit. Right, good. Done. On to the front lines you go. On to the front lines you go. This could be a little bit of a longer episode, because I would like to... I don't really want to make another episode of this. We'll get to the end. We're already on May. Which means that we only need to get... we'll basically have to play for another half a year. Yeah, it looks like Japan is falling apart here. And here. And here. Slowly but surely. Slowly being ground down. Yeah, I think they had like 400 divisions. Now they're down to this. Well, it's like between 53 and 272, which means it's probably around 100 and something, 180 I would wager. It's... oh no, it's a lot less now. Apologies, I have to answer this message. It's very important. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, so between 98 and 259 means that... again, I think this means that it's about 180 something, I'd wager. And for the... oh yeah, they got rid of like a lot of their divisions because they're running low on manpower. Which basically means the AI goes, oh hey, I have too many divisions, let's just like clump some of them. Oh. Between 550 and 1.5k. No, I think it's like... I think it's actually around 1k. 1k divisions. 1k divisions, 700 factories. 700 and... maybe close to 800 factories. Japan is not doing so hot. They don't nearly have enough military factories to rival the European Defense Board. They're running very low on ships, they're running very low on planes. It was a good fight. They put up a good fight, but they just can't take down all of this, you know? Like all of it. They can't take it down. It is hard. It would be very hard. I would certainly be very impressed if someone played this path in the mod and actually managed to defeat the European Defense Board. That would be a fairly considerable achievement, I would say. Let's try it a little bit of an offensive here. Just a bit. I don't think this is working. Stop. Stop. Stop, stop. Stop, stop. June. Come on, guys. I thought I told you to stop. Don't waste your resources. European board almost lost 3 million men now. But that's not nearly enough. That's not nearly enough to completely bleed them dry. Meanwhile, Japan sitting on a lot of manpower actually, but not so much actual divisions. Shows here. Looks like they're still kind of holding on that bit over there. And eventually, if Japanese lose this, it's over. They'll eventually get invaded. European Raj, by the way. I just noticed. British Malaya still stayed British Malaya though. Weird. Same goes for Dutch East Indies. Strange. So strange. I like how Siam was like, yeah, Japan, I'm totally in it with you, but I'm not gonna join. Oh, a small pocket here. Yeah, they are. I mean, I'm guessing that they're just converting divisions to save up on manpower. It is the most sane idea I have. There goes Manchu. Manchukuo. And here's us, just sitting on like the smallest pocket in the world. Oh, this one belongs to European Defense Board apparently. Very weird. So this radar belongs to me, but it's in their territory. This radar belongs to them, but it's in my territory, like visually. Yeah, good job, Paradox. That makes a lot of sense. Paradox, more like Paradots. Ooh, got him. Another try. What a strange game. The only winning move is not to play. How about a game of chess instead? On the other hand, the more we attack them, we are also bleeding their manpower slowly. By attacking and killing some of them, I guess. I think these divisions desperately need artillery. That's what they need. Here's what we're gonna do. Legio anti-tank, we're gonna see how much it costs to add support artillery. Not much at all. What if I want to replace something like this? We don't have nearly enough. What if it's something like this? This could work. 19 width. Yeah, let's do something like this. It's going to give us a bit of an oomph. We do need a bit of that oomph. We also need to produce artillery. decryption done. Did we repair our factories? Oh my god, we actually repaired our factories. What a miracle. Oh, I think the next thing we should repair is infrastructure. Right, decryption protocols. Check the strengths. Yeah, it seems like we've pretty much delivered all of our artillery. Let's see how much better we do with artillery. We should be doing better with it. Or at least be doing a lot more damage to them. Hopefully. Hopefully we're doing a lot more damage to them. Okay, let's stop. How close are you to infantry leader? 922. Yeah, so you should keep going, but everyone else stop. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Tell you to advance here. We'll do staff office plan for that planning bonus. So apparently they already have max planning. All right, let's engage then. Okay. How do I... Ah, there we go. I had a bit of a brain fart for a moment there. The reason why Sunset needs to keep going is that Sunset is very close to getting the infantry leader trait, so I'm actually going to give her aggressive as well. Just so that her divisions keep attacking. Even though it is really hurting us. I think to get experience while doing this. No, stop, this is stupid. Hold. This is too much damage. This is too much damage to us. We can't afford taking this much damage. With our production and industry, this is suicidal. Repair that factory, please. We also repaired our civilian factories, which is excellent. We need a lot more support equipment. And anti-tank. We're still doing fine on infantry equipment though, so that's good. That's very good. We're doing fine on supply now as well. Have a look at Japan. Yeah, ouch, this is not looking good whatsoever. The pocket might die, but that's only a few divisions compared to what's going on here. This is like a drop in the ocean. Ground assault. Alright, this is finally done. We're going for infantry offensive, and then we'll get armored operations. We want this desperately. Supply consumption is pretty good. Land night attack surely helps. None of these technologies are really that great. Infiltration depth is pretty good though for reconnaissance. Yep. Oh, what? How did I do that? There we go. There we go. So strange. Now there aren't any passive buffs from him. We actually lost a bit of entrenchment. I think it was like 5% entrenchment, but still. Oh, they moved some aircraft. Oh, that's why. That's why we were able to repair all this stuff. It's because they've moved their aircraft. Right. Right. They probably moved it over to fight Japanese aircraft. Nippon. Yeah, this pocket seems to be dying. That's good. They lose a few divisions there. The push through Tibet is going very slowly. Sorry, basically through the steppes. I think these are like steppes. Steppe mountains, whatever you want to call them. Deserts. Push through the deserts. Comintern still exists. Antiva, Mongolia. Right. Right. So maybe the Soviet Union should not get annexed by the European Defense Board. But maybe they should. They would eventually still get annexed by European Defense Board since they were defending us anyway. Do so many things, but I don't really want to do any of them. Go figure. Let's improve worker conditions. Gonna give us some more weekly stability, which might pay off in the long run. I don't want to do any of this war propaganda. I already have enough war support. I don't need any more. Pretty much overwhelming support of the plebeian assembly over any other parties, so no need to ban any of them. Press censorship. I mean, it doesn't hurt us. Let's help. Let's add it. Almost done making a nuke, actually. That's funny. We perform sort of an assault here. Just do a little bit of an attack, nothing much. Poke the bear? I don't think it's a bear. Churchill is a bit of a bear. He does look a little bit like a bear. I think they actually have more divisions now. I don't understand how this is. This is so weird. Actually even making some airplanes. Interesting. Cool. Still in desperate need of support equipment. This Legio anti-tank division is actually pretty heavy on the support equipment now. So this... Oh no, wait. It doesn't require support equipment. The support anti-tank doesn't require support equipment, just requires anti-tank guns. Right, so what if I just add more anti-tank guns? Do we have enough anti-tank guns? No, we don't. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough anti-tank guns. Don't have very many at all, actually, now that I've noticed. Okay, looks like slowly but surely Japan is crumbling here. The pocket in Seoul has been dealt with. But that doesn't really help the matters much, does it? Ba 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 bum bum. Ba 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 bum. 89% of the nuke done. 38 days, we'll be able to have some fun with a nuke, I suppose. Maybe we'll have some tanks here. I can't actually tell how many divisions we have. But this looks like they have the most divisions, but we don't know. This might be more divisions, just of different kind. Like more of the same division stacked here. And this might be like one of each type of division. This can be like 10-10. We don't know. There's one way to find out, actually. They have 3 divisions here. We have 4 divisions here. That's not a lot of divisions. Stop. Whatever, we'll use a different division. 3 divisions. Yeah, so... not a lot of divisions on any of these fronts, actually. Up. Okay. Got that done. Don't need anything here. Like, for real. I guess we could research some of the aircraft. Some strategic bombers or something. We need to get the new guns. Alright. Thank you for holding these factories, but we do need guns now. Need everything, actually, now that I think about it. We need everything. The only thing we don't need... well, we technically don't need infantry equipment, but it would be good to start getting some of the new ones. Because the new equipment is going to be pretty much a lot better than what we had before. Good to add some piercing as well. Comparing it to the other equipment we had, which is this one. Yeah, this is the other old equipment we had. At 5 less piercing, 0.5 less hard attack, 3 less soft attack, 1 less breakthrough, and 6 less defense. So yeah, it's actually fairly considerable if you think about it. 27 days till the nuke. The nuke. The nuke, man, the nuke. The Japanese are holding on, but again, don't think this is going to last very long. Also probably using divisions from their puppets, like the reorganized government of China. Yep, it has 0 divisions. I bet they're all in Japan right now. Less German military advisors. That's actually kind of hilarious. Hmm. Bum 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 ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba ba bum. How long will this last still? Yeah, this is still going to last for quite a while. Good, good. Good, good. Could counteract with war bonds. This added 5 consumer good factories. Not that it really mattered anyway, I don't think. Yeah, we have... Yeah, I mean, we have 1% before, now we have 0%. Cool. No, we have 1% now. Less than 1%. I think we need this. We need this. Captain Bohemia, so can't really build anything else even if I wanted to. Hmm. Okay then. It's already September, so we need October, November, December, and we'll not win, but we'll complete this scenario by then. There's 2 endings to this scenario. One ending is good if you manage to beat the European Defense Board somehow. You will get good ending, and well, I guess you could call it the perfect ending. And the other one is just ending. Neutral, I suppose we could call it. Mm-hmm. 97% of that nuke. Oh, I actually wonder, where do we want to drop it? Oh, right, we can't drop it because we lack an airport. Okay, can we grab that airport? I don't think we can get that airport. Yeah, they're too heavily entrenched. Ah, crap. Since we don't have the airport, we can't even use the nuke. Ah, well, that sucks. Whatever. Not like it matters anyway. It's just sad that we can't do it. Oh, the game is so slow at this point. This is why I really, really hate playing Hearts of Iron late game. Hearts of Iron 4, this particular game, is because it just becomes so slow. Like, look at this. It's on max speed, apparently. Max possible speed. Now, I do know that it depends on how good of a rig you've got. And that my rig is not the best. But it's also frustrating. Let's get the construction 4 done. Seems like European Defense Board is no longer no longer has any problem pushing through China. Much to Japanese dismay, as well as my dismay. Japanese did manage to kill 2 million people, though. That's really good. Hmm. It's really, really good, actually. Really, really good. $1.96 million. Yep. Only have Bohemia available for me. In terms of population and stuff. So, if I had to do this route again, I'd go for Grand Battle Plan, and I'd go for Anti-Tank early. Those are the only two changes I would make, and I think I would actually do a lot better if I did that, because I would have a lot of entrenchment to work with, a lot more defense to work with, and a way to deal with tanks, because tanks are annoying. As soon as we can ensure, like, being able to hold on what we've got, I think we would be safe then. And then we could maybe even start thinking about making a push outward. If we manage to secure German economy, ever, then that is a major buff. And with this, you might even be able to do something like... Since technically, I don't think these actually count as victory points, because these are non-cores, right? So it's a colony state, so even if you capture all Europe, it doesn't matter at all to European Defense Board. But maybe you could paradrop some units in, like, here, and then quickly secure some victory points, like London, Birmingham, Norwich, London, Birmingham, Dover, Liverpool, stuff like that. Maybe nukes could also be of use, because if you drop a nuclear bomb on a victory point area, it should also reduce their... Well, it should make them surrender faster, basically. So yeah, I guess that's what I would try to do. Oh, no longer producing any nukes. Our nuclear reactor is damaged. Let's fix it up then. And also I'd have a lot more. I would have maybe like 10 armies of 24 just for defending this all. Maybe that's a bit excessive. But they have so many divisions. We have 3 full armies and struggling to defend 4 tiles. It's no joke. It would be very nice to be able to see what Japan's up to. Try our own counterattack. And then just stop it immediately, because it's pointless. It's wasteful. Oh. Yeah, we are piercing their armor. Just not doing anything. I think mostly we're being hindered by their air superiority. Exceeding combat width. Interesting. Air support, yeah. There's a lot of air support there. Well, that and the fact that their divisions are probably better, and they're also entrenched. I imagine that they also have the Grand Battle Plan because they're Britain and they're AI. Allies AI usually goes for Grand Battle Plan as far as I'm aware. This is Trench War and it's at its finest. I mean, Kuko has capitulated. Again, unsurprising. The reorganized government of China is probably soon to follow. We're only behind on support equipment. Interesting. Oh, one of our factories is damaged. Fix it up. Back it up. It's really annoying that we have a nuke, but we can't drop it. We don't have an airport. But I guess it's fine. Oh my god, such a slog. Look at the game speed. Game speed is like cripplingly slow. Turkey did not get annexed, interestingly enough. I think Ankara is considered a part of Middle East, which is why they don't get annexed by the European Defense Board. But in HoI 4 terms, Moscow is considered a part of Europe. And since it's the capital of the Soviet Union, then it got annexed by the European Defense Board. Bum, bum, bum. Nah, this is fruitless. I guess we're just going to stay on this until the end of the war. Which is going to happen in around a month. And in the meanwhile, we might as well just have a look at Japan. How they're desperately trying to hold out against the European Defense Board. As an afterthought, I should probably code in something that releases all of the countries that European Board annexed. So, like, if it's a core, then it should be released. The only problem with that is it's going to release nations like Cambodia and Vietnam, because like France doesn't have cores there. These were all colonies. French Somaliland. Yeah, the French colonies are pretty much just gonna stay British. Oh god, the British just stole the colonies. Okay, so if I do that, the British just stole the colonies from the French, effectively. Devious, but I like it. They stole the colonies from everyone, including Portuguese as well. Because there were Portuguese colonies down here, weren't there? Yep, Angola. Oh, Angola is going to get released, though. Yeah, some of these countries are going to get released. But not all. Yeah, like Mozambique is going to get released. That's funny. Yeah, these colonies aren't getting back to whomever they belong to. What a power grab. What a power grab by Britain. Unfortunately, I cannot model returning the colonies unless I like personally write down every single colony, which I might do. It does sound like something I would do. Just write down which colony belonged to whom before the war started, and then give them back individually, province by province, bit by bit. Like these are Portuguese. I'm pretty sure that these are Portuguese. Like Goa. Yeah. These were French, definitely, obviously. Oops, sorry. 11th of December already. A long video this is, eh? A long video this is, eh? Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, it's for some reason it's really slow. Actually, I've thought that the European Defense Board is going to push through here a lot faster than they are. They even lost a little bit of Menguku here, which is irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. Irrelevant. 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 Yeah, this is getting surrounded as well. Come on, Japan, you can do this. I believe in you. I mean, I don't actually, but I don't actually believe in Japan, because they most likely cannot do this. They also went total mobilization. Yeah, eventually they're just going... Yeah, they don't have a navy anymore. Did I see that right? Yeah, their navy got sunk. Since their navy got sunk, eventually they're just going to get invaded. Either when the allies are done taking over China, or when they're done taking, like, these islands over here. Either way, they're screwed. 22nd of December. It's already almost Christmas. But I don't feel festive. It's already almost Christmas, but I don't feel festive. In fact, I feel pretty bad right now. But that doesn't matter anyway. Oh, we already passed Christmas, sorry. Comes and goes. Comes and goes. Oh, today is the Lunar New Year, by the way, so I would like to take this moment to congratulate everyone who's watching this video with the new Lunar Year. This is the 5th of February. May your lives be long and prosperous, and may you celebrate this holiday in peace. I don't know what else to wish. I don't really know what to wish to people on new Lunar Year thing. I don't understand how they're doing this, but they are actually somehow counterattacking here in China. I mean, I'm assuming that the European Defense Board just overstretched, but... Yeah, like at this point, Japan doesn't have a lot of divisions left. There's no way they have that many. They have like about 100 divisions. Against the European 1,000. I actually finished building that factory, holy moly. They are slacking on bombing us, I can tell. We're already on January. Lovely. Any moment now, we should be getting that event. The end event, I mean. Let's get some close air support researched. Close and fire. Taking its sweet time, eh? Wait, let me check the conditions real quick. Maybe I'm missing something and some of the conditions aren't met. How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Open this, and The events. The events. Rules of harmony, rule of unity. Okay. No, the conditions should be met. Alright, let's just wait then. Maybe it's just a finicky mean time to happen thing. Mean time to happen should be 7 days, but mean time to happen can also be not really descriptive. Why is it not descriptive? That's a stupid word to use. Can be not accurate, I guess, would be a better word. No pocket for you, Japan, I'm sorry. Ah, there we go. Bloodshed carries a price. For many long years we have fought. Our stoicism is admirable, and our troops stand firm. However, advancing into the enemy territory is proving to be impossible. Both sides are realizing the pointless waste of life. Negotiations of a wide peace are offered by the European Defense Board. They agree to demilitarize the border with our nation and do not pursue us any further as long as we do not use our nuclear armaments. Congratulations, you won! These are acceptable terms. They better stay away. So, everyone pieces out with us, and every bordering state becomes a demilitarized zone. The allies are also dismantled. Alright, so we got our territories back, actually. Oh, man. Feels good. Feels good. We also have Poland still in the faction. Very interesting. Get rid of them. I don't need them in the faction. I don't need anyone. Wait, isn't this a demilitarized... Isn't this meant to be a demilitarized zone? Dawn of American Union. Oh, right. They made their own faction. Oh, what? Oh, I think that might have accidentally gotten rid of Japan's faction. Oops. Also, I don't think this is the demilitarized zone anymore. Something went terribly wrong. Well, either way. This pretty much concludes the playthrough. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this episode. I will see you again next time, and as always, have a beautiful, wonderful day. Thank you for staying with me on the series. Next up, maybe we'll play more Hearts of Iron 4. Maybe I'll play a different path. But I'm not actually sure I want to play Hearts of Iron 4 anymore after this. This has certainly not been a fun experience. You definitely saw me get extremely frustrated with the game. In I think it was last episode, and also recording this episode was definitely not fun, but for reasons not exactly related to Hearts of Iron per se. Either way, we'll see. Definitely check out the Warhammer Total War series. It's really fun for me, and if it's fun for me, it's really fun for you, because my commentary is always better when I'm enjoying the experience. I might also consider playing something like CK2 for a Let's Play series. I think I think we could come up with something fun there. Anyways, thank you for watching this long video. I'll see you next time, and bye-bye.